Hey YouTube, it's your girl, Ash, Loving Live. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm just hot. I was trying to be sexy, but I'm just hot. My air not working. It's Friday, I ain't got no job. So y'all, let's just get into this video, okay? Thing first, you want to make sure that you get a clear lunch bag, because the plastic bags like these, the Walmart bags, are not allowed, okay? So you have to get a lunch bag. Here's mine, or was mine. My lunch bag is clear. It was like $10 on Amazon, or when you go to your prison, they sell them at the canteen for like $15. So here's my bag. I also had this bag right here. I got it from Walmart. It was a Florida State clear bag. My prison didn't really trip about it, but they want you to have clear bags with no types of logos, like nothing. They want clear, 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 okay? But my prison was okay, so it just depends. But you're better off just getting a plain clear bag off of Amazon for about $10, okay? So that's the first thing you need to get, so you can put your stuff in it. So let's talk about what kind of items we can bring into the prison and, you know, the things that are not allowed. Okay, first thing first. For my females, you can bring a pouch. It can be clear, it can be one like this. They will go in it, and in my pouch, of course, you know, I have my little pads. You want to bring enough in case you have to work a double, okay? I have my ID, and you want to bring your ID always. And I have my debit card, okay? And the reason why you want to bring your debit card is because just in case you have to go to the hospital and do hospital duty, you can actually go to the cafeteria and purchase food, or if you're doing the transport, okay? So make sure you have your debit card and your ID, because if you have to drive to the hospital before you leave the prison, you're gonna have to show them your ID, your license. Of course, your keys, and just make sure that you do not have anything that's like sharp, like knives or anything on your keys, okay? You also want to bring some cash, because inside the prison, they do not allow you to use a card. They don't have credit card machines, okay? So you have to bring cash, and you only need like a couple dollars. No big bills, no 50 bills, no 100 bills, only 20, 10s, 5s, and 1s, and you cannot bring in more than $60. I want to say $60, okay? And you shouldn't need no more than $60 anyways, okay? So this is the little pouch, and you can put your little stuff in here, ladies. I recommend this because it keeps stuff organized. Okay, next thing, you want to make sure you have water. I mean, like 3 to 4 bottles of water. You cannot have too many waters. Somebody's going to need a water, and it's never bad to have too many, okay? So make sure you have water. And with your water, you can bring, I had these guys right here. These are the best. All correctional officers have these, and you put them in the water and it flavors the water, okay? They have all kind of flavors. They're only $1. These are best for putting it in your water and having flavor if you don't drink sodas and stuff like me. Okay, what else? You want to also make sure you have some noodles, okay? I don't care if you don't eat noodles. Somebody at the job eat noodles, but noodles are important because, I don't know, we all correctional officers eat noodles. Just like the inmates, we eat noodles. And I feel like I always carried a thing of noodles in my lunch bag, even though I didn't eat noodles like that. I always had one because I felt like, you never know, I might be hungry, I might run out of snacks, I might have to do a double. Just in case, I'm gonna have something in my bag to eat, okay? So make sure you have some noodles, and these are the wrap snacks, La Boosie. Get you some. Okay. What else do we have? You want to bring some chips? You do. Stuff like this. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to bring stuff like chips and noodles is because you don't know where you're going to be placed all the time. If you go to the hospital and you have a whole bunch of cold stuff, there's really nowhere to put it. Okay? If you're doing a transport, you're driving hours and hours. So where's your food going to get unwarmed at? Where's your food going to stay cold at? Okay? So that's why I said chips, water, and noodles, because, you know, they're convenient. But with noodles, you can't warm them up. So I say a sandwich or something. Bring a sandwich, okay? Sandwich or noodles. Okay? I also have hand sanitizer. You want to make sure you bring hand sanitizer, okay, guys? Because sometimes there's no soap in the bathroom. Sometimes you just may need to grab something to wipe your hand. To clean your hands real quick. Get you some hand sanitizer. And before the COVID, we could not bring hand sanitizer with alcohol. But once the COVID started, they allowed us to. So I don't know what they're going to do after the COVID. But the reason why you cannot bring in hand sanitizer with alcohol is because inmates will use this to make liquor. Okay? You see, it says alcohol. Let me see how much alcohol in here. 75% alcohol. So they literally can get one of these. Where is that? They can get one of these, you guys. Mix it with this and literally make alcohol. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what else they add to it. But that's why we cannot bring in sanitizer with alcohol. But when COVID started, they kind of let it go. They was like, we need the alcohol. The alcohol kills the germs. Okay? Okay, ladies. Combs. You can bring this comb, but you cannot bring this comb. Okay, y'all? And I know it's a little dirty. It's a little dirty, but listen, you get the point. This comb has a sharp end. See right here? This can stab somebody. An inmate can use this as a weapon. Okay? Even though it's in your lunch bag, it's a way an inmate can get your lunch bag and use this as a weapon. So you cannot bring these in. I was turned around one time because, you know, I was trying to keep my hair cute, but I brought the wrong comb. But you can bring a comb like this. It doesn't have a sharp end on it, and these are not sharp, okay? And honestly, I don't know if you can really bring in combs, but I know for sure that you cannot bring in this one, and I was allowed to bring in this one, okay? Okay, we have medicine. Okay, let's talk about medicine. You can bring in your prescription, but you cannot bring in all of the pills. You have to only bring enough that will last you for 2 shifts, which is 16 hours. Okay, so 16 hours. You cannot bring all of your pills. They want you to bring it in a container because they want to be able to verify, you know, the medicine. If you just come in with a whole bunch of pills in your pocket, they're not going to know what it is. So you have to bring the container. If you bring Tylenol, Advil, just take some out and only bring enough for about 16 hours, okay? But you can bring your medicine. You just can't bring all of it. Okay, so that's the medicine. Okay, guys, I have a little Ziploc bag, and you can bring in Ziploc bags. They just can't be larger than a gallon. So here's my little bag, and in my bag I have spoons and forks, plastic. Metal spoons are not allowed, okay, guys? Only plastic. And they do have these for the staff, but not all the time are you going to be able to go get it. So you want to bring some just in case. I have condiments like mustard, ketchup, mayo, of course hot sauce. And I have pens. You want to have pens because you are going to be writing. You're not always going to have a computer, and you just need a pen. 2, 3, 4 pens, okay? What else I got in here? And that's pretty much it, you guys. It's just a little bag that keeps up organized. Little stuff that I don't have to worry about just being at the bottom of my bag. A mess, okay? Okay, containers. So now that you have gotten comfortable at the prison, you kind of know where you're going to be at, then you can start bringing like your home cooked meals and your dinners and all that kind of stuff, because then you know where you're going to be at. You're going to have a refrigerator in each dorm and a microwave, so you can keep your stuff cold and you'll be able to warm up your stuff. So the containers that you can bring inside the prison are containers like these. Okay, it has to be clear on the bottom and the lid has to be clear on the top. Okay, they want to be able to see through your containers from the bottom of the top, because if you have a dark top, you could be hiding drugs or anything on top, but your lid is covering it. So they want you to have clear containers all around. Okay, they're cheap. They're $1 at a dollar store. A lot of people get in trouble because they have the containers with the black bottom and the clear lid. Yeah, you can see on through it, but you cannot see what's on the bottom. That's the problem for them. Okay, so let's say you want to go get something to eat and you wanted to bring your food to work. So I went to South One Eatery, baby, and got me some food. But you cannot bring this container into the prison because it's not clear. Even though they can open it and see what's inside, it's still not allowed. As well as, I don't have it, but the drink cups that are like this, the styrofoam cups, you cannot bring those in. Okay, they do sell them at the canteen for the staff, but you cannot bring them in. So what you will do is you will put this food into one of these containers, or the restaurant that you're going to, you can ask them, do they have any clear to-go containers, or you can have them wrap your food in plastic wrap, like Subway does it, Tropical Smoothie does it. You can get those things, your wraps, wrapped clearly so that they can see right through them. Okay, let me see what else, y'all. What else we can talk about? Okay, you cannot bring in glass, you guys. You cannot bring in glass. So as much as I love hot sauce, I cannot bring in a glass bottle of hot sauce. That is why I have my little packages hot sauce in here, because you cannot bring this in. You're not allowed to bring in glass containers, glass bottles, anything that's glass is not allowed. Okay, so no hot sauce bottles, ladies. What else? I also used to bring in like disinfecting wipes, you guys, especially when COVID hit. It's because you want to be able to wipe down your station when you come in and work, and you want to be able to wipe down your station when you leave for the next person. And not always in your bubble they're gonna have products to clean. So just bring a little bit of Clorox wipes and put them in your bag, and you'll have something to clean. Also, if you're going to use the bathroom, sometimes the bathrooms are not clean to my standard, so I'll bring wipes, wipe it down or whatever before I use it. Okay, so yes, you can bring these in. What else? Oh yeah, these are good too, you guys, for your waters. These right here, those are pretty good. What else? You want to bring like a notepad or like a little calendar, something to, just in case you need to remember what days you're taking off, or you need to take down some notes, anything. Just bring a little notepad, or this is what I got. It's like a calendar, so something just to keep up, write stuff down. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So some of the things that you cannot bring inside the prison are, let's see, you cannot bring in alcohol, of course. Your containers, like your drink bottles and stuff, like your water, it cannot be open, because if it's open, it could potentially have alcohol in it. So they tell you to make sure that all your water bottles and drinks are sealed. Okay, see how this, one time I cannot bring this in. Okay, I have to wait till I get inside to open it. You can bring in water bottles, but they have to be empty and they have to be clear and no glass. You cannot bring in glass, but you can bring in your water bottle. Just make sure that you fill the water in, put the water in when you get inside. You cannot bring in weapons, no knives, no guns. You cannot bring in cameras, phones, smartwatches, none of that. Okay, you can bring in an umbrella. Okay? No matter what size, you can bring an umbrella. The only thing is, it cannot have a sharp tip. Okay? See how this tip is not sharp? This is acceptable. Okay? And they will open your umbrella to check to make sure it's nothing in here. So make sure you're not sneaking anything in through your umbrella. And I'm trying to think what else. You can bring your stuff in Ziploc bags, as I mentioned earlier. It just can't be larger than a gallon. Aerosol. You cannot bring in spray, like air freshener. They don't want you to bring in perfume. They don't want you to bring in lotion. And they don't want you to bring in petroleum jelly, like Vaseline, because inmates can use that to do what? Okay? Little lube. So they don't allow you to bring in Vaseline. What else? You cannot bring in, obviously, handcuffs. You will get handcuffs when you get inside. You cannot bring your own handcuffs. I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Like, basically use your common sense. Some things are not common sense. Like, I done messed around and I done brought in Vaseline and I had to take it back to the car. I done brought in a hot sauce bottle. It wasn't that big. I had to take it back to the car. The comb, I had the wrong comb. So yeah, there's gonna be times when you probably truly make a mistake and bring the wrong thing in, but you don't want to bring in. It's no mistaking in bringing in drugs and alcohol and things like that. That's no excuse. If you're trying to bring in alcohol, or if you have alcohol or drugs in your bag and you're in checkout, you lost your job. I'm just keeping it real. You lost your job and you potentially might go to jail. So, if you drink, keep it out your car. Don't have it around your bag. None of that. And you're not supposed to be doing drugs anyway, so that shouldn't even be nowhere near you, okay? Yeah, that's it. I really hope this video helps you if you're trying to become a correctional officer, or if you just wanted to know exactly what you can or cannot bring because no one ever told you. Because with me, it was more so like a trial and everything. Yeah, they said it, but they don't break down everything in my they didn't break down everything in my training on what not to bring. Like, I needed to know what not to bring and what to bring. And in the beginning, like I said, you want to make sure that you bring stuff that doesn't have to be warm, that doesn't have to be cold, snacks, water, okay? Until you know where you're going to be at, just bring stuff like that, and you don't have to worry about, your stuff getting hot or not being able to warm up your food, okay? Because being a correction officer, it's gonna be times when you're gonna be on the go, baby, and you're not gonna have time to stop and go warm up your food. You may have to bite a sandwich and keep it going, grab some chips and keep it going. So you want to make sure that you have stuff that you can grab and go, okay? And then when you do have time, you can sit down and warm up your food and eat your food, okay? But yeah, that's it, you guys. Go ahead and like this video because wasn't it good? Wasn't it good? All right. I love you guys. Signing off, Officer Todd.